Let us find out you the one fucked that baby head up and blaming it on somebody else. Boy, you saw a picture. I ain't gonna lie, it was cute. I ain't say it was ugly. It was braided real cute. It just was tight as hell, and I ain't do it. Number one reason, I'm real petty Betty. I didn't do it, and I ain't tell him to let nobody do it. So the second number one reason is that what showing up made me cut it out. I love to see that it was too tight. It was too tight. It was too tight. My baby hair had her skin, meat was puffing up between the braids and everything. It was pretty, but it was too tight. And I don't even braid her hair that tight. Who was spotting at work?
I told you, stop playing with
That
me.
motherfucker cut my baby hair out of here.
So did.
Look at that
Now
shit. That shit sad. Hurt
Now
my
wait.
baby feeling.
Now wait.
Cause you don't hurt the dad, you hurt her feelings.
I do
You
my
hurt my
own
baby
girl
feelings.
hair.
My baby sat there for 2 hours.
I do my own girl hair.
My baby sat there for 2 hours.
Stop playing with me.
The mother, if y'all listen, she said the two number one reasons. So reason number one was because she didn't do it. And reason number two is because she was mad because she didn't do it. That's exactly what she said. That's what came out of her mouth. And then it was too tight. It was puffing up. The one thing I know about kids, I have daughters. If you braid their hair too tight, if you got a tender-headed child, as we call it in the black community, they going to let you know. And sometimes it do be braided tight. Grown women know when y'all get them braids, y'all about to go on vacation, y'all got to sleep like this because the head be hurting you. You don't want to mess up. You don't want to mess up your hairstyles. So you sleeping like this. You know the mud be so tight, your head be back like this.
Eyebrows be well, Chinese.
You look like you part of the Ming Dynasty.
Edges gonna be gone.
You stay up all night because your eyes won't shut. But that baby's hair wasn't that tight. No. We all saw that video, and the mother she cut it out.
Them wasn't even.
The extensions, yeah, they look,
those was hanging kind. I don't know what the word is.
Yeah, those was cornrows.
Oh yeah, you will see.
So it's just it's. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant to attach that second video here, y'all. Let me go ahead and put that in here too as well. So basically, the mother said she did it because she was being petty because she didn't do it. That was the bottom line. Yeah. She felt that his girlfriend did it, so she had a problem with it, so she cut it out, traumatizing that child, and thinks she's punishing the daddy. I am very interested to see what y'all say, but I've lived through this situation. Mm-hmm. Things very, very similar. I remember my daughter's first day of school being spoiled because of pettiness like this. It does nothing but hurt the children. I'm just going to give y'all my verdict right out. The woman was being petty. You need to grow up. It's about the children. It's about the children. Now, I posted this in our group, and I'll probably read some of these things, but I'm going to go ahead and read this statement today. Trusana Zabel said that that made me mad. There was no justification for what she did. She never said in the first video that the braids were too tight. Of course she didn't. She made that up afterwards. And she started busting out laughing. All right, Lisa, you being a woman on the panel, I think that you're probably the most qualified one of us to answer or have a response to something like this.
Well, I don't even think I'm that qualified to answer this because I'm way above this. That's so beyond me.
So beyond. It's just so beneath. So petty.
It is. It's just it's so
she petty Betty, and she said, "I'm petty Betty. I'm petty Betty."
She is that we see you open up petty, and then it's her face right there. Mm-hmm. But that shows nothing. But she is a angry, bitter ex, and she's not intelligent enough, or she's too ignorant to see that, her hurt is causing her child, it's going to traumatize that baby way more than she's probably already going to be just based off that little clip. And I'm probably just making an assumption, but this is what I'm about to do.
There's a lot more stuff going on.
I feel as if before him and that woman broke up, it was very toxic. I think that this woman is a very toxic person. She's toxic to herself. She's toxic to her child. And in return, she's toxic to the community. Now, I don't want to just throw her away or just dismiss her. If I had anything to do with it or, in my opinion, she definitely needs some sort of therapy, as we talked about earlier. She needs definitely some reflection. And I think that if she doesn't get some sort of reflection and check herself, that she's going to destroy this child.
I wouldn't hold my breath. They ain't having no time.
It doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So here we have a child that is going to be
what's up, Robert Berry?
Hurt.
Exactly, Lisa.
And destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Hurt people, and she's obviously hurt. Now, I don't know if it's because of this man or she was hurt before him or what have you. But either way, the woman is hurt. She's toxic, and she...
We got a caller. D, do you want to take the call or you want your thing first?
No,
by the way, Veronica Doherty said this is probably a regular occurrence, unfortunately.
Get the call.
I believe so. Like I said, call back. That...
Well,
that's such a hard thing because I want to blow down very, very harshly. Hello, what's going on? This Lex G. You on the Full Disclosure Show?
Hola. Hello, people.
How you doing?
Hello.
What's going on, youngin?
Shout out to Challenge Accepted.
The hottest new podcast out there. Challenge Accepted, y'all.
Challenge Accepted.
All right. Now, what's your opinion on this young lady cutting this baby's hair off?
I do think that it was definitely a petty act. Also, I think as far as the traumatizing thing go, she's probably going to remember more so how hurt her dad was versus how she was feeling in that situation. You know what I mean? Like, just from that, I think that she was, as long as her mom doesn't do anything like that again, I don't think that it will be so detrimental to their actual relationship. I just feel like she will start understanding that is coming from a place of hurt and not a personal aspect. But if that's how her mom is on a regular, that is not the first situation that happens, because I saw that same clip and I think that lady said he shouldn't have recorded me. So I'm guessing that she does that on many occasions. Mm-hmm. But that clip hurt my feelings. I can't lie.
Yeah. It was something painful to watch. I mean, I've lived through some of this stuff, traumatically, and but I've grown with it, and some of the things that the people were doing, they've grown with it as well. But once again, y'all, it was something you said during your segment. We talked about your Dwayne Wade thing. We have to put the kids' needs above our own. And there's so many women out here wishing that they had involved fathers. And you got an involved father. A father who got the son haircut. Yeah, and you know it ain't cheap to get hair braided.
I wish my kids
thank you, Lex, for calling in.
Thank you, Lex.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Again, shout out to Challenge Accepted. The challenge is accepted. No doubt. All right. Peace.
I wish my kid's father would come and my daughter come home and her hair be laid out. You know what I'm saying?
Save you the trouble of doing it, don't it?
Especially if she's simple because she know that when you have a little girl and you want your little girl to look fresh or what have you want your daughter to look decent all the time, you keep your daughter's hair up. And the way she hollering, that's what she does. And that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Trezana Sable said Ricky Smiley on a video said he would pay the father's legal fees to get custody. Wow.
He does need to go for custody.
That's deep.